Hi everyone, Tori here today with a Project Life Process video. This one is called Good Vibes, and I am going to be using the Felicity Jane Note to Self kit as well as some 4x4 photos because I am using this We Are Memory Keepers page protector that has 9 4x4 squares, which is kind of the style that I'm going with for 2016. And I was just seeing if there were any other photos that I wanted to include in this spread. So these photos were from February, and my mom and I went to Florida for a coworker slash friend's wedding, and these are just some of the trip photos from our trip, just like before the wedding, hanging out and everything. So I'm almost at the end of my Note to Self kit, so I was just grabbing some of the leftover papers that I had, and I'm just going to cut some 4x4 squares to fit the pockets. And I have the photos, but I also want to just like use some of the papers to make the 4x4 squares. And I'm also going to be using like a few of the 3x4 cards as well. So the ones that you already saw me lay out there, like the Good Vibes one, the one with the green frame and the little heart, and the one in the top corner with the pink pattern, all come from the kit's cut apart sheet. And then there's only one card there, the February one with the gold foil circle. That one came from Studio Calico like a little while ago, and I actually think that the calendar is technically wrong. Like I think it's from last year, but that's okay because I don't really think that you would be paying attention to that much. It's more the fact that it says February and then there's like this gold foil part that you can scratch off. So what I did was I cut out the papers, and then I'm just gonna adhere those 3x4 cards on those 4x4 cards that I cut out. Now this one had Good Vibes, and it was a 3x4 white card, and I thought it would be fun to kind of cut it into a circle so that more of the background could show, because the 4x4 paper that I picked out had like these beautiful polka dots on it, and I really wanted more of them to show. So I decided to like mimic the circle kind of vibe that's going on here with a circle. And the February had a circle on it, as well as that card in the top left-hand corner, so I decided to just go with that theme. So I cut the circle out of the 3x4 card, and then I glued it onto some yellow paper and cut it out again, just leaving like a little yellow frame. That way it could kind of be like a white circle on a pink frame, on the yellow frame, and then on top of the blue. I thought it would look pretty, and sometimes it's fun to just do something different with your cards that's a little unexpected and not what somebody else would do, so that your layout looks a little different. And then on this February card, there was these like little black hearts, which I thought were super cute. But I wanted some kind of like border between the February card and those hearts. So I grabbed one of the branding strips, and I'm going to stick that down there. When I am at the end of the kit and there's just like scraps left, that is my favorite time. I just feel like I'm so much more creative and I come up with like better ideas, and I can just come up with things that I wouldn't normally think of, like cutting out the branding strip or cutting circles out or whatever. It's just kind of fun to me. So this card I just kind of trimmed down a little bit so that there would be more of the background showing, and then stuck it down. And now I'm just going to embellish and go through what I have leftover labels and things like that to decide what I want to do. There's one photo there of my mom and I. We were sitting on the couch watching a movie, so I just grabbed a photo of our feet because I just thought it looked cute. And I'm just going to add a label there. And then another photo was of just my feet. There's a lot of feet in this spread now that I'm looking at it. One is a photo of my mom and I while we were at the airport waiting for our luggage, and then we decided to go get manicures and pedicures done, so that's what the two photos in the middle are. And then there is a photo of my shoes at the airport, and then a photo of my mom and my feet at while we were watching the movie. I don't normally like feet that much, but I kind of like photos of feet. I just feel like they tell a story, like even though you can't see all of the person. And usually when I'm traveling, I always like to take a picture of my shoes and the ground where I'm standing. I just feel like it's kind of like a cool way to like put you where you are and to talk about where you are. So I usually do that a lot. And if you've been watching my videos for a while, you've probably seen other feet photos, I'm sure. Okay, so I decided to just add a fun, pretty little scallop around the Good Vibes card, and I just did that with my pen. I added some journaling onto that green card. I added the date to a label, and then on this circled one, I decided to kind of make a title that's going to say Florida, and I just kind of hand doodled it with a black pen. And I'm not like crazy happy about the way that it looks out, but I think it looks kind of cute, and it's kind of sketchy, kind of like the Good Vibes in the February. And then I'm just seeing if there's any other embellishments I want to add. I decided to add a cork heart, some puffy stickers that were in the Note to Self kit, little arrows. Those puffy little hearts are my favorite. They're so velvety, soft, and puffy, and they're just wonderful. And that's it. I mean, I kept the spread pretty simple, and I'm going to hold up all the cards so you can check them out. I hope that you guys enjoyed checking out this Good Vibes layout. It's kind of simple, but it was really fun, and I feel like it kind of shows what was happening in this period. So thanks so much for joining me. I hope you all have a lovely day. P.S. If you want to know what I'm wearing on my nails, check out the description. I always write it there. Bye!